What is up, guys? We have a top 32 deck profile here at the San Diego Regionals with a man you've seen before who was able to do really well. I think he got second at the other event or first event. I forget what. But were you undefeated in Swiss for this event?
I was X1, I was third.
Okay. So you're third in the Swiss, which is pretty good. Taking what leader?
Enel.
Enel, nice. And your name is John, right? John?
Yeah,
okay,
Jonathan
cool.
John.
Nice. Okay, let's go into the profile real quick.
Alright, so I played Enel for the event. I run two Shirahoshi blockers. I think these are super good into every matchup, including Dofi, because you can get some cards out early from your hand. Pretty standard, the big bodies, 4 Yamatos, 4 Katakuris. I know some people cut some of the Katakuris down to 3 because you don't need them as much, but I still think just having the 12 healers is super important. And then, of course, the four aces. Yeah, so they're different rarities because I sold my deck and then had to rebuy some of them.
Yeah, it's expensive.
4 0 costs. I know some people also cut these, but I think these can change the game so much if you trigger them at the right time. It's kind of like casino gambling at this point, but yeah, they're super good. 4 Flampe's. I tend to play these pretty early on against most matchups just to get more cards in my hand. And also, if you bring yourself down to 1 life, they can't really swing anymore, which is really good against Lucci because they want to swing every turn. So if you're at 1 life and they're just free swinging, you're just free card filtering. Onami's I still think is great. I know some people cut them as well. I think the pop 5 trigger is insane. Also, I like to play these on 2 Don or 3 Don if I have nothing to do. So against Lucci, if you play on 2 Don and you swing 6, it forces a 2K out. Nami's, I've gone back and forth on these. I kind of like them, I kind of don't. You're never at a hand size where you can actually play these without losing a card. But you really need them in the BY matchup and in the Poofy matchup. So I still run 3.
What do you want to snipe with?
It would be the 5 cost kids for Poofy and the 5 cost Sanji for Poofy, and then for BY it's only the 5 cost Awakening Luffy.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. So it was like a contention between these two. I ended up just playing both. 4 Rocket Luffy's. Like, you really need these for the Dofi matchup because they swarm board. As you can see, like, this takes up a lot of spots. So basically what I took out for these were the 4 cost Frankie 2Ks. So you'll see I only run 8 2Ks. It's kind of risky, but with the 4 0 cost events, it should be fine. And more to that matter, like, you just need a lot of pop triggers to slow down Dofi. So I run 4 of the Raigos as well. You don't actually need this, the Kingdom Comes as much anymore because the Dofi matchup isn't as bad and less people are playing Bonnie, sorry. Yeah, the Bonnie matchup isn't as bad unless people are playing Bonnie, but it's still good to have as a pop trigger. Shirahoshis, I think because the deck is so bricky, you still need these. The other option I would take out for these would be the 3 cost Bonnies, the new ones. They are quite good, and they apply a lot more pressure early on, but like these have a good trigger, I think, to help filter your hand, and you can Katakuri them back to hand.
Nice.
Garatsu's pretty staple. Yeah, not much to say there. Enels, I think you can run 2 if you don't feel like you're going to see a lot of Enel or a lot of Luccis, but you could also run 4 if you feel like you're going to see a lot of Luccis. This is the only card that really wins that matchup. If you don't have these, you are kind of boned for that matchup.
Oh, that's rough.
And then, yeah, just the 4 Bages, which is
Are there any Monkey D. Luffy characters currently in the meta that Enel might be able to be cleared by? I don't think there is, right?
Oh, like...
other than the Taxi Luffy?
Yeah, Taxi, I mean, like, I think what Nikki did really well was he played a 2 cost Luffy to clear this. He didn't even, like, awaken from life. He's just, like, a small body 2 cost Luffy. They can help clear these.
There you go.
And then Zombie Luffy, which some people still run.
Yeah, Zombie Luffy, yeah. Do you remember your matchups throughout the whole day? It might be a lot.
Yeah, so
10 rounds.
Day 1 was Nami, then Lucci, Dofi.
Wow.
And then Lucci again, then BY, Pluffy, which I lost, and then BY again.
Okay, so only 1 loss, and yeah, that's pretty good for in Swiss, taking a Nel. Any changes you would make going forward for, I don't know if you're playing OP-9, but OP-8 basically for the rest of OP-8?
Rest of the set, I would maybe, like, between these 9 cards, I would change up the ratios somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, less pop triggers and more 2Ks or something like that.
Yeah, you said 9 cards, including the Kingdom Come?
No, sorry, these 9.
Okay.
So 7, 9.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you, John, for the deck profile, and yeah, hopefully you win another regionals or a regionals in the future.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out.
See you.